everybody, it's Mindy here for another video on Wednesday, and this week my topic is going to be over superfoods. My introduction to superfoods came through my biggest inspiration, which is David Wolfe. He's taught me a lot about health and wellness, and was really my first introduction to someone who was really out there making a change in the world. So one of my big inspirations, not the only, but of course like one of the very first that I was introduced to. I got his book here. It's called Superfoods by David Wolfe. And he talks about all kinds of superfoods, some that you may know of, some that you've never even heard of or you don't know how to pronounce or spell, which is really fun. I mean, I love learning new things about food, and I'm here to tell you about the ones that I've started using and integrating into my daily life, just so I can get as many nutrients into my food as possible. So some superfoods don't taste as great as others, and that's why I've gone through and I'm going to show you all the ones that I use and kind of give you an idea of how I implement them into my diet. And the first one that I use a lot of is cacao nibs and cacao powder. Cacao powder is really good in smoothies to make it like a chocolatey, more of a chocolatey but a healthy chocolate smoothie. So you can add a banana, some almond milk, and some cacao powder, maybe some ice. I don't know what you're typically putting into your smoothies, but those three mixed together with some cacao and even some cacao nibs make it a little chunkier. But the powder it's really fine and smooth, so you're not getting a lot of crunch with it. You're just more getting the flavor of it, which is awesome because I love chocolate and I wouldn't want to stop eating it. So I just found a way around it, and chocolate is actually really good for you. And processed chocolate, when they heat it up, it strips away all the vitamin C, it strips away most of the super nutrients that are in it. So when you add milk and sugar on top of that, chocolate in the end isn't very good for you in our modern society. But, I mean, cacao nibs are an ancient superfood. Like the Mayans used to trade cacao like money. So you can understand that like the most nutrient-dense foods that you can get are valued at higher costs. So they're not the cheapest, but they do tend to last a while. And yeah, I would recommend trying superfoods or trying cacao nibs and powder if you haven't ever tried them. You can also just get some dark chocolate. Another thing that we utilize a lot are nut butters. Almond butter, regular peanut butter. Try to get the natural. Try to get the organic. Try to get it where you have to mix it all together, and that's how you know that you're not getting a lot of preservatives. And if you have a natural food store near you and you can go and get the peanut butter made there in the location, I don't know if you may not have one of those, but if you do, and if you can find one, do that because it's the best stuff and it's really good on everything. I like it on my pancakes. That's really the only application for peanut butter in my life, but it's also really good if you put peanut butter in with your chocolate smoothies, the peanut butter chocolate, and it's actually healthy. So you're getting a lot of protein, you're getting a lot of nutrients, and you're minimizing the amount of preservatives. That's what we're trying to do. And trying to keep it as close to the comfort foods that we're familiar with also. So that's what I do, is try to implement them into my diet so that they're comfortable and not too weird. There are some things like seafood or sea vegetables. They're real hard to kind of get used to. But once you do and you get comfortable with eating them, they're really good. Sprouted quinoa is another one that's really good. I'm just going to go through a few of these kind of fast. Coconut oil, you can use it in all kinds of things. You can use it to cook with in replacement of oils. I cook with it on the stove, like frying vegetables or sauteing vegetables. I also use it in my smoothies. I put a little scoop of coconut oil in with my smoothies, and I also put it in my hair whenever I'm done taking a shower. If it's feeling kind of dry weather, rub it all over my skin. It's a versatile superfood, and it's one that we utilize the most is coconut oil, and you can get it pretty cheap at your local grocery store. You can even get it at Walmart now, I think, and you can get it online also if you want bigger quantities, easier access. Hemp seeds and hemp protein powder are these are a nice match. They don't resemble each other much. The hemp seeds have a lot of protein in them, and so does the hemp protein powder, but these are, you can hear they're seeds, and this is more of a green powder. And it goes really well, both of these go really well into smoothies, and you don't want to put this in your cereal, but you can put this in your cereal. You can just sprinkle it right on top of your cereal, your ice cream, your salads. these don't have too strong of a flavor, so just imagine kind of like sesame seeds with a more nutrient-boosted kick. Apple cider vinegar is a very detoxifying, cleansing superfood. I tried to drink it straight. I don't like it straight, but it's really good if you put it in your salad dressings or something like that. Some people add it to their smoothies, but I just cannot acquire the taste for it. My husband likes it, so he just takes a drink of it every once in a while just to give himself a lymphatic boost. It's really good for your entire lymphatic system to take in, just a little bit of apple cider vinegar. I don't know, I'm not into it, but he likes it and I use it. So there's going to be things like that you realize that you might not buy them again, but trying them once is really the most important thing. Just try it and see if you like it. Because typically, I like almost everything else that's on here, and including raw honey. This is another favorite of my daughter too. She loves honey and raw honey, anything sweet, but it's more of a neutral sweetener, and doesn't have a high glycemic index, so you're not getting that blood sugar spike whenever you're eating it. This is a great one, and I put it in my coffee or in my tea. So you just take a scoopful of it, and it's real thick. Regular honey is it's kind of I don't know, it's more soupy. This is more pasty. This is something that you're gonna have to get a spoon and kind of cake it out of, and then it'll stick to your spoon while you're stirring it up, so you're getting a nice even, it dilutes nicely in a cup of coffee or a cup of tea because it's so hot, and it's really sweet. So you don't need too many artificial sweeteners or other type of ingredients in your tea. That's the main thing that I'm trying to get through to everyone, is that you don't need a lot of ingredients and you don't need a lot of preservatives in your food. The most basic salad or the most basic meal that you can prepare, like rice and beans and things like that, those are the best things for you, because you're getting a lot of nutrients and nothing else. It's natural products in your body. And like I said, don't be fooled whenever they say that, you see a cereal box with like highly processed sugary cereals and it says all natural. They can say all natural and it doesn't have to be all natural. There's no regulation on that. So just use your own judgment and educate yourself on superfoods and what's healthy and what's not. And if you have any questions on something that you've read and you don't understand, I'm here. I'm here for you to ask questions. And I think that just about concludes the video. You can reach me on Facebook at Ask Health Coach Mindy. You can reach me on my email, which is Mendy, MENDY 1011 at gmail.com. And I'll be posting other types of cooking demonstration videos. So if you ever have any requests on foods that you would like to see made, just send me a message and I'll do my best to communicate with you guys. This is how I am doing my service to the public, and just trying to communicate with anyone and everyone that I can about what they have questions on, and so I'm always here to help. But thanks for spending some time with me and learning about superfoods today. Hope you check out David Wolf, and you guys have the best day ever.